Peace, family. You Coolin with the Completists, man. How y'all doing today? It's a cold one today, man. It's snowing real heavy over here where I'm at. From the land or whatever the case may be, but whatever. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? We got a lot that we're gonna touch on today, man. We got a lot that we're gonna touch on. Mostly we're gonna be touching on some films, man. We got some comic book news as well, and we have some news for the MCU and the DCU, James Gunn's DCU. So we just gonna chop it, man. We're gonna we're gonna do what it do, you know. But either way, man, what's going on? It's been a crazy week, man. The Oscars being last week. And when things like this happen, they like to, when events like these happen, they like to let out trailers and news on new productions and things that haven't been discussed and things like that. But before we get into all that, we're gonna talk about how spoiler warning, family, spoiler warning. But we're gonna discuss some of these films, man. Now, it's been a lot of good feedback for the films that came out, like Creed 3. We also have gotten good feedback from the film Dungeons and Dragons. And it's just been a lot of energy surrounding these productions. Like now, it's Creed 3 has been received so well, they're going to be creating an anime adapted from the Creed's trilogy. Now, this could be good or bad, because depending on who is running it, who's going to be the creative team, behind the production, all that does matter. But no matter how much he claims to be an anime fan, I really don't care. I feel a lot of people need to stop gatekeeping. But he loves anime. He likes watching it now. You know what I mean? His favorite animes, no matter which ones they are, he has favorite anime. So that means he has a little bit of a gauge on what he wants when watching anime, no matter how experienced he is. And that's a good thing, because if anybody watched Creed 3, he definitely took some anime. That film was inspired, by some animes. And I posted a few of them on my page, some parallels between the film and a few animes. A lot of people not hip to Ippo no Ippo. When Joe fought Sendo, or not Joe, sorry, but Ippo fought Sendo, or Ashita no Joe, where they where he was fighting and he and his opponent punched each other at the same time. It was parallel to the film. Or even in you can parallel it to Ippo no Ippo or Dragon Ball Z, when Creed was punched in the gut, and the sweat came off his back, and it was so much force you can feel it. That was anime inspired. And the ending scene between him and Dame, when they were like in their own zone, the crowd disappeared, and they were like in their own realm, and everything from flashbacks to transitions to all that was anime inspired. So it's not really far-fetched to say that if they was to create an anime adapted from the Creed the Creed trilogy. There's some good a good chance that it may be actually good, or it may actually be entertaining at least. But there's been a lot of good feedback, behind the Creed films, man. Honestly, and it doesn't really surprise me, but it makes me real happy for him. Just like I said before, it makes me happy for Michael B. Jordan, especially since it was his directorial debut. It's something that you gotta show respect to, definitely. But like I had said in my podcast when I did a segment on the 2023 Oscars, um, everything, everywhere, all at once, basically dominated that night. Won best picture, best supporting actress, best supporting actor, um, and best female actress, and some other awards. It won like 7. But either way, great film, and I do feel like it's because it came out around the time, because people just gotta understand the timeline. Right before that, Mom had came out. Multiverse of Madness, and not too long before that. And then they came out with this film, and it has a lot to do with the multiverse. Parallel dimensions and string theory and things of that nature. And this isn't the first time that we've seen things like this, but it's one of those films, that was just so wildly entertaining and so wildly written that you have to do nothing but respect its originality. Because I'm not gonna say it's original in the sense of the type of film it is, but it's original in the story. You can try to compare it to other films and other stories, but in all actuality, there really hasn't been no film like it. It was very sci-fi, very comedic, but very drama filled at the same time as well. And if anybody have followed Michelle Yeoh in her career, she has done nothing but action for real. Majority of her career, she has done some, but she hasn't done no action. A lot of them were like plays and things when she was younger. But she has done a lot of action, man. And honestly, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is a masterpiece of a film in itself. And she was a part of that film, and that film was very great. And everybody did a great job acting. Everybody did a great job in just their performance in general. The choreography, the directing, everything was just chef's kiss. And this doesn't surprise me at all, her winning an Oscars. And I just want people to really understand that not only does this like open up, a little bit for other type of film productions and artistic expressions, because martial arts films don't really win Oscars or things of this level. It doesn't really happen. Action films in general, especially superhero films and things like that, like, doesn't happen. And things like action films, superhero films, animated films, these works, man, need to start getting more notice, because honestly, the voice acting for a lot of these characters, video games too, the voice acting for a lot of these characters be just as good as the acting in a movie, especially these movies that be winning Oscars or even getting nominated. You feel what I mean? It should be just like this. It should be just like this for video games, animes, animations. They need to start getting noticed when it comes to just anything that's in the Oscars, or the high level of award giving. You know what I mean? Even though they do all have those things, like video game, you got the video game awards. You have these things, but some of these things are so cinematic, especially like video games and animes and animations, that they should be getting their own categories. They should be getting their own spots. And sometimes they need to be thrown into these categories with some of these movies. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, like the acting in Last of Us was good as hell. Like that type of shit should be put in the Oscars category. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But overall, though, I feel like the Oscars in general needs to just be reevaluated. I feel like they've been going by the same rules since before Black people was even allowed inside the Oscar building. You feel what I mean? I feel like this with a lot of a lot of entities in society. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of it needs to be reevaluated, reconstructed, and modernized. You know what I mean? Because like I said in my podcast, there really is no real like list or structured requirements to win these things. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really know what, like, you know what I mean? You don't really know who's going to win. Like, I wanted, I kind of knew that Everything Everywhere All at Once was going to win some. Was going to win some awards. I definitely knew that, but I also wanted Angela Bassett to win supporting actress. I wanted her to win that. But for some reason, they gave it to Jamie Lee Curtis. Mind you, Jamie Lee Curtis is a great actress, legendary, has some great films, but she did not have the best supporting role in that film. It was between Ke Huy Quan and Stephanie Hugh. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's who. That's the supporting actress that should have won. If not Angela Bassett, it should have been Stephanie Hugh, and that's it. It shouldn't have been Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, I didn't agree with people when I said that Angela Bassett got snubbed, because of the simple fact that I felt that Stephanie deserved to have won that. You know what I mean? So if anybody got snubbed, it was her, because of the simple fact that everybody, just like I said, the movie was dominating the boards, dominating everybody. Supporting actress, best actor, best actress. You know what I'm saying? They was getting all these awards. You know what I mean? It was only right that they just gave the supporting actress to Stephanie Hugh, because she was versatile as hell. She did a great job in that film. Did a good job, great job. Everybody did. You know what I mean? But I just felt like Jamie Lee Curtis shouldn't have won that over Stephanie Hugh. No disrespect to anybody. I respect, this is just my personal humble opinion. But either way, that's my take. I feel like it should all be reevaluated, reconstructed, modernized. And I don't feel like necessarily they have to let the people vote, because a lot of the time the people don't really know what they want. They go more off popularity than anything. But I kind of feel like if there are going to be private entities voting for these type of things, it needs to be private but public at the same time, if you catch my meaning. Yo, what up, brother? Spawn Prince, hit the comments. What up, brother? We got to do that Halls episode soon, man. Yeah, but I just feel like everything just has to be redone, man, because it needs to be private but public. You know what I mean? Like, it can be done by the professionals, critics and things like that, but you also it has to be gauged, because it could be biased out like that too, by professionals just being the ones to vote as well. I don't know. maybe that's something that we can create a Q&A for this episode. What do y'all think? What you think should be changed about the Oscars, Grammys, or anything that is eventful, the highest level of award, you know what I'm saying, in this society? How do you think that these things should be managed? Because I honestly don't have the answers, but I do know that it needs to be changed in some type of way. Moving on. Um but and the Flash film, man, there's been a lot of honestly, like I said before, there's been a lot of controversy, period. You know what I'm saying? Around DC and WB in general. But now it's a lot going on with the actual fans of the storyline or whatever. Because most people know that the Flash film is going to be based a lot around Flashpoint and they're going to be giving us three Batman, or two Batman, whatever. They're gonna give us multiple Batman, and one of them is Keaton. Now in the comic book, it was supposed to be flat. It was supposed to be Thomas Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Thomas Wayne was the surprise that they gave us. In that story, when they gave us multiple Batman, and multiple Flashes, and that that is causing a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's causing a lot because at the end of the day, we already know. This doesn't really bother me as much because I already know how the movie should go. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to copy it directly from the source. They are trying to create their own universe, which is fine. I get it. It's cool with me. And the way they're doing it, they doing it in a way that the MCU did it. They brought back some old cinematic Batman, with the new, which is cool. I don't have no problem with that. It's great. We need things like this. I do feel like though, when we talk about these things like comic book movies, man, you have to just realize that they all had their purpose. That all the stories had a purpose, man. But the film, is going to have the same purpose, but it's going to be a more visual experience. You know what I'm saying? So I would have loved to see Thomas Wayne. You feel me? I would have loved to see it. I'm kind of tired of seeing Batman. Period. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feel that way. Um, but I would have loved to seen Thomas Wayne. But do you have they have this they already have a problem with continuity in their films, in their cinematic universe. They already had this issue. So they're already trying to keep it as, connected as possible. They already got to make it a cinematic flashpoint event. You know what I mean? Like they got to show us what we already have seen. You feel me? Listen, I won't listen, bro. Trust me. And it's funny. They actually said that there is going to be something of a Batman Beyond, you know what I'm saying, in the works. But we don't know when that will be though. They still got to finish the James Gunn version. They still got to, they got to do his little films and shit first to see how that, unfold. But we got a lot it's a lot that's about to go down, man. Like I said, the Flash film is supposed to be based off of, you know what I'm saying, the Flash Point, and we're supposed to be getting Thomas Wayne as the new Batman, the surprising Batman in the realm, and who knows? They might fuck around and steal surprises. They might fuck around and surprises when the film come out. Who knows? But what we do know is that we're gonna be getting Keaton, Batfleck, and another Batman that we haven't seen yet. So let's see how that go. Um, the animes, man, that's been killing the game, bro. Attack on Titan has been the special was great. Supposedly won't be getting the new episodes, like the multiple episodes until this fall. But the hour special was amazing. Gave us a lot of emotions, man. R.I.P. to some of the core. R.I.P. We gotta, give it to them. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to show y'all the merch, the Coolin with the Completist merch with the links on the back. And I wanted to show y'all because this weekend, man, is gonna be the fan expo, man. I got my badges ready. You know what I mean? Anybody that's from Cleveland, around the area, that's gonna be coming to the Cleveland Expo, man, I'm gonna see you there. Gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna try to interview as many people as I can, try to get as much content as I can to show to y'all. It is what it is. It's beautiful. And I'm going to be attending a film. Dr. Umar's film is going to be dropping March 30th, and it will be at Golden Gate AMC movie theater. I'll be attending that as well. Got invited by the director, so I'll be there, and I'll be at a Cleveland Expo on April 8th. So I'm gonna post all the info and the addresses and everything in the group page or whatever. So stay on the lookout for that. But be notified as well. There's a lot going on this month and the beginning of next month, man. I got a lot going on. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that poll. Let me know what you think. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think about the Oscars. Let me know what you think about how we should do it. How they should manage it. Should they be reevaluated? How should it be structured? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let's talk about this. There was another anime. Oh yeah, man. Listen, Villain Saga. Listen, there's been a lot of it's been a lot of hatred, I should say. A lot of hatred towards Villain Saga, man. And honestly, it doesn't surprise me not nan one bit. Not nan one bit. It doesn't, because people's attention spans are very slow, are very short. I mean, and honestly, this arc of the story is going to be a slow burn, because the climax is going to be amazing. You heard it here first from the Completists, bro. Listen, shit is about to get so real. Y'all about to be looking at each other and creating all types of posts. And I got you, brother. I'm about to. I swear, I got everybody. All my people gonna get a shirt, bro. And it's gonna be a variety too. I got you, my brother. I might mess around, man. We gonna talk. But Vinland Saga is a slow burn right now. Anybody reading the manga know what's coming and know that it's about to be lit. It's about to be crazy. It's about to be real crazy, bro. And I can't wait to see the faces and all the posts and reactions. I cannot wait. I can't wait. But Vinland Saga, man, it's on Netflix. Go check it out. But it's not really a lot for me a lot that we're gonna talk about today, man. It's really more of I am gonna kind of rant a little bit, because I do feel like, there's TV shows coming out. We got Snowfall, we got BMF, we got Power Book 2. They just came out with a new season. Raising Canaan. We got all these shows. We got the Tulsa King. We got there's a lot of shows, bro. There's a lot of shit out here that revolve around like crime and true crime and mystery and drama. I do feel like a lot of it is becoming very similar. And I know, just hear me out. The shit is becoming very similar, but I do understand that does come with the genre. I do get it. I do understand that. But something got to shake, man. When it comes to stories being told that aren't based on true stories. You know what I mean? Like if it's not based on a true story, you do not have to stick to the Lifetime script. You can make it as creative and engaging and entertaining as possible. We haven't gotten, like Ozark. You know what I mean? Ozark 2. It was more. It had more symbolism in the show than anything, but that was the creative aspect of the show. You know what I'm saying? To find those Easter eggs, to find those mystery pieces and connect, what the episode's actual message was giving you. There needs to be more creativity in put into these shows, especially these black ones. And me and my brother was talking about this, and me and my brother Flix Fiend, we was discussing how there's a lot of money, man, a lot of money in the black community, bro, a lot of money amongst black entertainers in general. We was looking at the Vanity Fair pictures, the little party that they had right after the Oscars, or at Oscar weekend or whatever the case may be. And we was just looking at the pictures, man, and we had noticed the picture, what I'm saying, of John Majors, Michael B. Jordan, and Hove, and Hove, everybody know Hove, my man, 100 grand, big fan of him, but not too long ago, him and Will Smith, they funded the production for the film Emancipation, which was based on a true story. And I do appreciate the history that they were trying to unfold for the public, for society. I do appreciate it. But it does kind of make you question things a little bit, man. Like we have all these people, Tyler Perry, P. Diddy trying to buy BET for some reason. We have Hove, Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, who we come to find out rich as fuck. And it just is crazy to me how we have all these black entertainers and all around the same field, of entertainment. And they can't fund or put together money to give us a big production. You know what I'm saying? That's a different genre besides true crime and comedy. You know what I mean? Or trauma porn. You know what I'm saying? Which in this sense, I'm talking about slavery and things of that nature. That is trauma porn. And some people are addicted to it and like watching that type of shit. I don't, because I've seen enough of it. I've read and researched and studied enough of it to understand what it is, that I don't need the reenactments to, what I'm saying, show me what it is. I already know what it is. I don't need the watered down version. You know what I mean? If you're gonna teach us anything, teach these kids in school what it was. You know what I mean? Tell them the real, the trill, not the, what I'm saying, the BS, watered down BS that we be getting in these films, man. Like if you're gonna teach us anything, teach the real. But it is appreciated that the history is being tried to get put out there in general. I can't just be ungrateful. But we need to start funding our own shit, bro. Like I'm a sci-fi fantasy nerd, bro. Like that's the type of shit I like to read, the type of shit I like to watch. You know what I mean? Just the type of shit I like to engage in, period. You know what I'm saying? Like this is shit that I want to be a part of. You know what I mean? I want to be a part of this shit, but there are rarely any, you know what I mean, content or films in history, you know what I'm saying, where I can watch and be like, damn, that could be me. The only films that we got of that is shit like Meteor Man, you know what I'm saying, which was comedic. It was a comedy for real. You know what I mean? We don't get no type of fantasy, adventure, sci-fi stuff written for our people. That's why I'm working on it now. We don't get that type of stuff for our people to relate to. because for some reason they think just because one motherfucker or one celebrity be like that he don't like that type of shit, that all niggas don't like that type of shit. No, we all love it. Most of us do. Most of us love Star Wars. Most of us love Lord of the fucking Rings. You feel what I'm saying? Most of us love this type of shit. For real. Like, you see all the black people watching Game of Thrones right now? You feel what I mean? Like, there's so much, you know what I'm saying, that we could be doing, bro. There's so much that we could be doing in this area of entertainment, but we just won't. And I agree, bro. It is crazy because it does seem like it's weird though, because we have people that will back each other, but will only back each other for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? If it's revolutionary, it has to be like an appliance. You know what I mean? It can't be something mind bending. You feel me? It can't be a mind hunting film, or it can't be a mind hunting story. It has to produce or invoke some type of trauma. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's crazy about this entertainment industry. Like, and that's why I'm trying to change it, man. Because we have some black writers out here that gave us some great black stories, you know, that's in this genre. Now, will somebody pick it up? Will somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, prime example, like the Shark Tank. I've been, you know, talking about, you know, trying to get everybody to read Black Sands forever for like the past 5 years, trying to get people to read Black Sands forever. They got on Shark Tank. Kevin Hart said that he was going to back him. He was going to, you know, invest in him. I've only seen one issue. No, matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it like that. 1 to 3 issues be created, you know what I'm saying, since that episode dropped. Only like 3 issues been made. No real update on the animation or animated they were trying to create, the movie that they were trying to create. Nothing really nothing crazy, you know, since they first told us about it. I still got the prototype that they had on DVD. I still have it, you know, because they had tried to make the little movie, you know what I'm saying, what they had. I still have it. We haven't gotten nothing yet. And that is what I was really like excited for. I was like, oh shit, he about to invest in them. Oh, that means we gonna really get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really about to get this shit popping. Like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's what I thought. But it's still nothing, no updates, nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff I'm worried about. Because you tell us that you're gonna invest, you're gonna fund, you're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, man. I'm waiting, man. You a big time movie star, man. If you wanted a production to get done, you gonna get it done. Like, you are gonna get it done. And that's just me being real, man. You know, we got too many black people, you know, like that Nat Turner movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, he funded that shit by himself, but that was still trauma porn as well. I really feel like if somebody was to actually try to, you know, I feel you, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy because they got to understand the culture is important as well. Dollars is always important. Dollars is always important. But the culture is important as well. Do y'all understand how many movies? I made a whole list for the people, man. Do y'all know how many movies flopped in movie theaters but are now considered cult classics? Like, over time, that shit started making money. Like, not when it came out in theaters. Like, it started making money like when the years went by. Like Fight Club. Fight Club. That was a movie that fucking flopped. A movie that flopped. And now it's considered a cult classic. It has a whole community, big as hell, all around the world, talking about I'm breaking the rules and shit. But you get my point. So people do have to understand that this shit is about risk. It's not about getting that bread right then and there, man. It's not about that. George Lucas, when he created the Star Wars story, you know what I mean? When George Lucas created the Star Wars story, man, you know, it took him time. It took him time. Stephen King, Steven Spielberg. Like it took these motherfuckers time to get the bag. You can't just get it like that, man. You have to take that risk. Stories are being told, bro, but stories need to be told to that level, man, where people can keep on going back and being like, yeah, damn, man, that was a great story. I want to watch that again. I want my children to watch this. This is a story that they can take something from. Just imagine. White people, Chinese people, all different people in walks of life watching black movies like black people watch Martin Scorsese movies or Quentin Tarantino movies or Steven Spielberg or Stephen King. Just imagine all these people in the world watching our movies as if, you know what I'm saying, just like we watch theirs. Do you understand how much more understanding that there will be instead of all of our films and shit being surrounded by violence, you know what I'm saying, drugs, promiscuity, you know, betrayal, drama, all that other bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that does make for a decent story, but why can't there be other factors to it? You know what I mean? Why can't it be heroism? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it be saviorhood? Why can't it be brotherhood, sisterhood? Why can't it be shit like that? Why does it have to be everybody destroying themselves or getting destroyed by others? That's my opinion, man. You know, yeah, brother. Expo this weekend, man. Okay. Well, shit, I'm gonna call you, bro. We gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and link or something. Let's see what's going. Let's see what's happening. But yeah, man, that's my little rant. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to talk about. I had to rant about this for a minute because it's kind of crazy. You know, I have been kind of talking about black productions in the film industry since about 2014, 2015, and it seems like we're taking the steps, we're making the strides, we're getting there, but we not getting there because the people that are ahead and got that, I ain't saying they didn't put in the work to get there, but the people that are on that level, they not dishing, they not connecting, you know what I'm saying? They're not connecting with the people, you know what I'm saying? Because they were like, I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry got his own shows, got movies, all types of shit everywhere. Got shit on Tubi, got shit on BET, got shit on Netflix, all types of streaming services, right? Now, why can't you have your own studio? You got your own studio, you know what I'm saying? Like 20 to 30 acres of land, something crazy like that. Why are you not renting out, you know what I'm saying, yo shit to the black producers, black creators, you know what I'm saying, that are trying to do that shit? Like, why aren't you doing that? I'm not telling you to rent it out to just anybody, you know, because you are, you know what I'm saying, you are a studio. You want to have that image, you know, like WB, you know what I'm saying? WB ain't just renting out that shit, but that's my thing. You know the steps, you know the ladder, you know what needs to be done to get motherfuckers into the door. Everything doesn't need to be, you know what I'm saying, yo shit. Like, we don't need you to write everything because honestly, quite frankly, we kind of tired of it because there really is no changes being made within your writing, no progression in your writing at all. It's the same shit since you came out with Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I'm sorry, you my mans, but I would like to see better. You know what I'm saying? A Family That Prays was top tier. You need to start, you know what I'm saying, getting your stepping it up past that. You feel me? But either way, you got a great production team. I know that you can make some dope visuals. I seen you have some dope visuals for films. You feel me? Money is not an option. You have the connections to get to VFX studios, you know what I'm saying, to get some shit popping off. If you want to make a superhero film, you got all types of stuff that you can do, bro. You do not have to limit yourself. And that's what I feel like black people are doing in Tyler Perry and people like that. Like my man Wesley Snipes just came out with a comic book. Let's see how long it takes. And I'm dropping content on this too, a read along on Wesley Snipes' comic book, The Exile. We're going to see how long it takes before this thing even gets a sniff of somebody trying to produce it. Because we know Keanu Reeves' Berserker, they're already trying to adapt that. That came out in 2020 at the end of 2021 or the beginning of 2022, one of the two. It came out a couple years ago. Already, motherfuckers is trying to create an adaptation for that shit. Let's see how long it takes for Wesley Snipes shit to get some shit. And I'm gonna drop some shit too, so people know that it's fire. It's a decent read. And Wesley Snipes isn't a bad writer. He wrote before. You know what I mean? He's actually a good director too. He's that man. So let's see what happens. But my whole point is I don't want everybody to get a handout or nothing, but I want motherfuckers to understand that there is productions out here. Everything doesn't need to be, you know what I'm saying, created by a big name art. No, man, move those big name, well-established motherfuckers out the way. Make some room for the next generation and, you know, the people that's writing and shit now. That is what you're supposed to do. Shit is supposed to, you know, progress, expand. That is what things are supposed to do. Not keep these old motherfuckers in the way and not have and act like there's no room for improvement. That's bullshit. But I ain't about to rant all day. That's my opinion, man. This is Completist, you feel me? But either way, I appreciate y'all for being a part of the show, man, tuning in. Don't forget to go to that poll, to that Q&A and answer that question. You know what I'm saying? What do you think should be changed about these eventful award shows? You know what I'm saying? In whichever category, and what should be changed about them? What should be done better? What should be a requirement or a qualifying factor for these productions to be nominated and for them to win? I'm gonna interact with y'all, man. Don't forget to go to the don't forget to jump in and join the Completist group. Don't forget to like and follow my page on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Spotify. For the podcast is where this is going to be downloaded directly. But either way, man, this is the Completist, man. I'm gonna see y'all at the Cleveland Expo, at the Fan Expo. Be safe. Drive safe. Make sure you shovel and salt them driveways and them steps and all that, man. It's snowy out here, man. But remember to love yourself and love your family, and don't stress about the shit you can't control. Peace out, y'all.